Use the force, Poppy.
Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, okay. Pancreatitis, gallbladder issues, right. Vision problems, mood changes, suicidal thoughts. Welcome back to The Struggle, and I'm Poppy Achilleos. Tonight we're taking a look at everything South Australia, free fuel, and no, I wasn't just Googling how to lose 5 kilos in 10 days. And no, my algorithm isn't just feeding me peptide propaganda and diet culture, but if it was, and I was influenced by said algorithmic diet culture, spending late nights Googling Ozempic, then the Google searches usually go one of two ways. A miracle weight loss drug, or something that sounds like it should come with a warning label and a priest, because yes, the side effects are real. Yes, they're serious. But at the same time, Ozempic and similar drugs are being used to treat diabetes, obesity, and are even being explored for things like addiction. So it's not that it's good or bad. It's that we're getting two completely different stories. One side says that this will change lives. The other says this is very dangerous. And somewhere in the middle is the actual truth, which no one really seems that interested in explaining, because we don't do nuance anymore. We do headlines, we do fear, we do words that make you stop scrolling. And nothing proves that more than what's happening right now in South Australia. Beaches are littered with dead fish rotting along the coastline. Surfers have been seen coming out of the water, coughing, eyes burning, throats itchy. Parents are saying that their kids should stay out of the ocean as reports of irritation and sickness spread, and looming over all of it are warnings that this algal bloom might release deadly toxins into the water. See, I just scared you, because technically none of that's been definitively confirmed as being caused by this algae. Now, I would go into the rest of the story, but after that, I wouldn't trust me either.
Today, we want to deliver a clear message to South Australians about their health during this unprecedented algal bloom.
There's absolutely, probably nothing beachgoers need to worry about.
Oh mate, hear that? Petey says the beaches are fine. Let's go have a swim.
Our beaches may be a little foamy, but it can't hurt more than, say, a badly pulled pine.
Petey said,
It might look weird, but it's not toxic or anything.
toxic is such a loaded word anyway. So what if we found a few brevetoxins in the sea a little while back?
What you don't know can't hurt you. That much. And anyway, isn't achy tummy really a severe human health effect?
Not in my book.
Just relax and support some of our locally sourced seafood vendors.
It's only dangerous to asthmatics or, anyone with lungs. I'm glad I voted for that bloke. He seems to really know what he's doing.
Yeah, me too. Oh, not sure about those fish and chips though.
The disputes over the algal bloom isn't the only thing putting South Australians through the ringer at the moment, with weird weather patterns across the country having some unexpected effects. Sasha is here to tell us all about it.
Floods, droughts, bushfires, cyclones, it doesn't matter what state we're looking at, Australian weather never disappoints. Like in South Australia, which recently experienced some record-breaking rain after 2 years of the driest conditions ever documented. The experts suggest this heavy rainfall doesn't necessarily mean the drought is over. So we've sent Krithi over there to find out more. Krithi, what can you tell us about the drought situation?
Droughts? That's cute, but that's not the issue here. We have a full-blown...
What's that? I can't hear you over the goats.
That's exactly the problem. There are too many goats. They're drinking all the water, damaging property, and plotting world domination.
How did that even happen?
It's an invasion! The drought conditions in South Australia and the flooding in Queensland have led to a massive increase in goats and other feral animals. And now, they're basically squatting here.
Other feral animals? What other animals are there?
Pigs, deer.
What about camels? Australia has the largest population of wild camels in the world. I bet they're wreaking havoc.
I haven't seen any yet, but they have had to cull about 5,000 goats and they're still everywhere. This is bad. This is really, really bad. At this point, we're going to need to get the military involved. They aren't doing anything important at the moment, right?
Oh, like in the emu war? Isn't that a bit extreme for some goats?
Not when this is a nationwide problem. Gorillas are destroying Burnbury, goats block the roads, and pigs glare like you ruined breakfast. If the military doesn't act, it'll be goats in the parliament next week. Not again!
So while goats are taking over South Australia, there's another invasion happening. A little less visible and a lot more personal. Because it's not goats this time, it's AI. Or more accurately, people fact-checking healthcare advice with ChatGPT. Now, you might be surprised, but a recent medical report warns that these tools can miss serious conditions and even fail to recognise emergencies. Not just wrong, but confidently wrong, meaning people are being reassured when they should be calling an ambulance. Here's what this means.
The pain is unbearable, get some help! Oh God! Oh my God, are you all right? Don't worry, I got 000 on the line, wait.
Relax, I got ChatGPT on me.
What?
Aha! Wow, a leg amputation. Now that sounds intense. The first thing to remember in a situation like this is it's no one's fault. Accidents happen. Having your leg gruesomely cut off in a terrible incident can be emotionally distressing. Take a minute and breathe. If you need some mental support, try contacting an organization like Headspace.
Are you emotionally distressed? Do you need therapy? I think we need to address the missing leg problem.
I see. You're looking to address the physical problem. Let's address the area first. Do you see any potential threats that may further endanger the patient? What do these threats look like? How do they make you feel, M-? And what is your plan to deal with them?
I don't think he got much long left.
You've reached your limit. Please try again in 6 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, wait, hold on. They need me to create another account so I can ask more questions.
Oh, if that's the case, well, take your time.
Hi, what can I help you with today?
What? No. I wasn't just deleting my ChatGPT history. While AI has been busy not saving lives, scientists have been fruitful in mapping out something far more interesting. Here's Joseph, the vengeful ex-Eon scientist, to tell us more.
In 2024, news hit the tech world about an AI-human collaboration known as Flywire. Published by Eon scientist Philip Hsu and others, this pioneering project sought to create a neuronal wiring diagram of a fruit fly's entire brain, all 125,000 neurons. Using electron microscopy, an entire brain was imaged, then using AI and some other clever algorithms, the images were aligned and segmented in order to create a connectome of the brain. How can we differentiate the different types of neurons inside the brain? How do their connections to each other enable the ability to process information? How accurately can we predict how the brain will respond to given stimuli? These were the kinds of questions the Eon scientists were hoping to answer by creating this connectome of the fruit fly's brain. But more recently, something truly mind-blowing, something so existentially threatening was done. Using a program to emulate the brain and a physics simulator to give the brain a body to output signals to, the fly did fly things. Dr. Visna Gross describes this as a copy of a biological brain wired neuron to neuron from electron microscopy data running in simulation, making a body move. Buzz off.
Buzz off, Flyboy. But don't you buzz off. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back. Now, if you've ever taken life advice from a podcast bro, then this next segment might feel familiar. Following the release of Louis Theroux into the manosphere, these communities are back in the spotlight. I mean, if they've ever left. So if you think women belong in the kitchen, and men behind a microphone, then this next segment is for you.
Hey guys, this is HS Tiki Toki. I'm here today with Sneeko and welcome to the first and only episode of our podcast.
In response to Louis Theroux's new documentary featuring us, Into the Manosphere.
It's been rough, I won't lie. Received lots of backlash, videos have been taken down, all within a few days of it being released. It's been hard.
I'm so glad you said it. Honestly, it's so weird being in the public eye again. I got used to all that time off.
Oh, but mate, my inside trading groups, flopping. Years of dedication, pain,
repressed emotions.
All for nothing. I mean, I knew it was going to be a no-holds-barred approach. Surely some of the holds could have been barred.
We were just stating facts. No harm there, right? I wish he kept all our debates in. My credibility's gone down the drain because they've all been cut out. Doesn't sound like ethical journalism to me.
I'm saying, and Theroux had no business calling me a hypocrite. Sure, I promoted OF creators and I've said hateful things. I employ those same people. What's the harm? Everyone's happy.
So true, man. I just want to be let back on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch so I can continue spreading the truth to the youth of today.
Even if you're broke or you're not muscular or a chud, my course and whatever it is he does can help you with that.
People were accusing me of extreme hateful conduct when I was promoting those things, but I reckon I was just telling it how it is.
Yeah, but like low-key, when my fans come up to me and they say some of that stuff back to my face, I have to ask, like, why are you watching my stuff? You're too young. Go touch grass. You're a chud.
Honestly, I love when they express their appreciation and gratitude for my content. It really motivates me to keep going despite all the hate.
And you know what? That's so alpha of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You know who's not alpha? Myron Gaines!
Oh my gosh, bro, didn't he just get domed?
Mate, a rollerblader took his girl.
While most women are being kept in the dark, we also have Jacob, who seems to be kept in the dark. Hey, Jacob. Jacob, where are you?
Puppy, I'm here! I'm at the Commonwealth Games. I can't believe it. This is so exciting. I'm here. I have been here all week getting ready just for you. I can't believe the time has finally arrived. The Commonwealth Games are right here in country Victoria. I love coming to country Victoria. It's always so much fun and it's great to be here for this event. But I think it's really weird that Premier Jacinta Allen hasn't mentioned the Games at all. I feel like I haven't heard anything from her for a few years, only CFMEU. It's weird, as I remember definitely that former Premier Dan Andrews summed up the significance for the state back at a press conference when the Games were announced. Actually, Poppy, here's what Dan Andrews told the ABC about the Games back in the day.
We know that when regional Victoria is doing well, Victoria is doing well. This is very, very exciting. A Games like no other. Exactly what we promised.
I thought the Games were supposed to bring more than 7,000 jobs to the regions, but I'm really not sure where all those people are. It's unusually quiet. Locals I've spoken to are excited about the upgraded stadiums and the sporting facilities and the infrastructure that the Games have brought, but that's all they seem to have. I know it's dark and you probably can't see behind me, but I believe the setup was due to have begun, but a combination of heavy rain and materials not arriving have held up construction, All the workers keep saying something about freight being held up in the Strait of Hormuz, but I'm not overly sure what that's all about. Either way, Poppy, I'm sure the Games will be a great success and be dominated by Australians. Back to you, Poppy!
Thanks, Jacob. You did really great, sweetie. Guys, how did this happen? Well, that's why Melbourne's the best city in the world. Even mediocre white guys get a go.
Melbourne has been crowned as the best city by Time Out magazine, which is a result that has surprised anyone who's been here recently. 24,000 people were surveyed on various aspects of cities worldwide, such as food, affordability, culture, and most importantly, vibes. From hosting the Fitzroy Garage Party, a citywide caffeine addiction, and the most machete incidents per capita, it's easy to see why Melbourne is one of the best cities in the world.
Today, we're out in Melbourne's bustling CBD to ask the locals their opinions of Melbourne's glowing LinkedIn profile. Let's go. So Melbourne was voted the best city by Time Out magazine for 2026. What do you think about that?
I think it's an interesting choice.
Transport system is, the metro here is just fabulous.
How safe do you feel walking around Melbourne?
Really safe, Obviously in Melbourne, you're going to get a few crackheads, but there are people to entertain your night, to be honest.
As far as bad things happening. It's really at a minimum.
I think a lot of crime scenes are happening. Yesterday, my sister's restaurant was robbed.
Melbourne also ranks highly for affordability. If you don't eat, drink, or live here. Do you enjoy paying $8 for a coffee though?
Well, Trish,
$5.50.
my wife was paying, so I wasn't watching.
And what do you think about the weather here?
I don't know, I haven't been here for that long.
No, it's just shit.
After visiting all of Melbourne's world-class amenities, it's easy to see why Melbourne is nothing short of perfect.
Melbourne really is the city of dreams. From big builds to small businesses. Let's have a look at a few of them. Welcome back, our strugglers. As fuel prices continue to climb, Australians are now being pushed to find new ways to keep on moving. And at this point, it's less about solutions and more about survival. Because quite frankly, I need hands!
Are you tired of the constant stress of fuel prices? Worrying about having to cancel your trip to see Aunt Gladys due to fuel shortages for airplanes? Down in the dumps every time you pass your local Shell to see that petrol is almost double the price it was last week? Well, I just got a call from my great uncle Terry saying he's been cooking up a new solution.
Biofuel!
That is right, Chef. Terry has informed me that he's been heading to his local pub to buy their leftover oil and convert it into fuel for his beautiful Toyota Hilux. Refining and storing this oil on site, Terry poses an interesting alternative to our pressing problem. So, today we're going to make some out of my great-grandma Bessie's secret slow-cooked lamb recipe.
Oh, will that work, Chef?
Of course, Chef! Biofuel is made out of organic grains, forestry and agricultural waste. And here we have some grade A organic lamb.
Chef, I don't think exactly what
Chef, you're getting on my nerves. In the midst of this oil crisis, it's important to look back to last year when Australian government created a $1.1 billion fund to stimulate growth and investments into the low-carbon fuel sector.
Which creates more regional jobs, supporting our farmers who are currently lacking fuel supply to, well, farm. I didn't know that they needed all of that fuel to run their horses.
I make the joke, Chef.
Yes, Chef. Sorry, Chef.
You're right though, Chef. Farms across regional areas are really feeling the sizzle of the Middle Eastern conflict, with one regional Queenslander reporting he's already faced a loss.
It isn't a problem of lack of fuel, but rather high demand, with everyone panic buying at the pump.
Hey, but that's what you get for living in regional Queensland. So now, the question is, existing at the intersection of being both environmental and economical, will Australians turn to biofuel as we bite our nails at the rising fuel prices? Get the fuck off my expo, Chef, now!
Well, now that both my cars can run for free, I do worry that it's going to get some unintended attention. Here's Louise and Tess with a guide on how to keep your vehicle unstolen.
Hi there. Did you just purchase a new car that doesn't even require a key to start the ignition? God, that would be easy and efficient, wouldn't it? No. Statistically, you are now most at risk of your car being stolen. Your car could be stolen in a matter of seconds. I'm here to tell you how to avoid getting your car stolen from right under you. Here I have one of the most high security cars on the market. And by high security, I mean least likely to be stolen. This here is a Hyundai Getz. Firstly, it has a cutting-edge device called a key. That is a unique piece of metal which does not allow for third-party electronic key reprogramming devices. A main safety feature of this car is the unique factory colour Tweety Yellow. Although it is unique and rare, it is designed to be completely undesirable. Also, this car comes with a few preset dents, lowering the market value, making it even more undesirable. And even 2-foot brake application technology. Even if a thief does get desperate and try to steal this car, it likely won't turn on as it needs a few minutes to warm up. And the Hyundai Getz sure doesn't get you very far. So, if you're in the market for a new car, contact your local wreckers at your earliest convenience.
If you're worried about fuel, let Perry inspire you. Last year, space was made that little bit less mushy and stinky when Katy Perry went to low Earth orbit. But now scientists believe that space is mushy and stinky once again.
Hello and welcome.
Scientists have discovered yet another planet, somewhere in the outer rim of the galaxy.
Shocker.
It's mushy.
Oh?
It's molten.
Have you ever been to Darwin in the summer?
It smells like rotten eggs.
Have you ever been to an Adelaide beach lately?
And it's only 35 light years away. So come with us as we consult the people of our system.
So scientists have actually found a new planet and it smells like rotten eggs. Would you guys go?
Nah, it depends. But I would preferably take a try. Let's see.
Shit, depends on the weather. I reckon I'll pull up.
Okay.
I ain't going.
Yeah, at least we got this guy,
Now this planet has a very scientific name. What would you name it instead?
Egos? I would name it as Egunus.
Excellent planet. Probably like Chief Keef.
Yeah, see. I don't know. Probably like 300, maybe. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something tough.
Do you guys like eggs?
Yeah, I eat for protein, that's all.
Yeah. My people, let's go.
Yeah, I like eggs. Eggs
I
is
like
good.
rotten eggs, but
Yeah.
not my favourite thing, so.
Do you like eggs? Do you like eggs? Do you like eggs?
You see, scientists actually believe that this planet may evolve over time. Right now, it's a sub-Neptune, but one day it could become a super-Earth.
So it's like a glow up, like it's getting a makeover.
Getting to this planet would take about 1 million years in a spacecraft, so unless we've got a hyperdrive somewhere, we're not going. Not enough snacks, not enough time off work, and definitely not enough fuel.
Didn't scientists say that some planets in a habitable zone might actually just be molten? So we spent this whole time going, ooh, a habitable zone, could there be life? And it's just lava. It's just vibes and lava.
Hey, I think we should respect the planet a little bit more. It didn't ask to be molten, it didn't ask to be mushy, and it didn't ask to be rotten. I think it's just doing its best.
Right. Molten, mushy, stinky, and evolving slowly. Frankly, that's relatable.
Wow, from South Australia to distant planets, it's like it's been some sort of Star Wars. You're welcome, world. The struggle, it's real. Vroom, zoom, vroom, vroom, zoom, vroom, zoom. Vroom, zoom, vroom, vroom, vroom. Ah!
He caught it.
Like these ones, they're gonna go.
In 2024, In 2024,
Now get up.